saciar la sed que te da, solo me hace recordar con qué poco yo.
WrestleMania 41 was supposed to be the culmination of all those years of hard work. After all the ups and downs, all roads pointed to the one location I'd always dreamed of, the main event of WrestleMania. My victories over Drew and Seth had shown that I was still at the top of my game. After I eliminated both Roman and Rollins at the 2025 Royal Rumble, I soon found myself tossed over and thrown to the floor. And that allowed Rollins to release all his frustrations, taking Roman out with a stomp, attacking me, and punctuating the whole mess with another stomp on Roman. So when Heyman announced that the three of us would meet in the main event of the first night of WrestleMania 41,
each of these three men believe they are the only one who can walk out of here victorious. Roman Reigns to prove his dominance, Seth Rollins to prove his superiority, and CM Punk to prove he's still the best in the world.
Punk is claiming that for him this is just business. And taking Reigns and Rollins out at WrestleMania will get them out of his way so he can accomplish the things he returned to WWE to do, to win titles.
But Reigns and Rollins are not your average roadblocks. They're two of the biggest names in WWE for a reason. And they're not about to let CM Punk just have his way.
It always bothers me to be around Heyman, always leeching off other people's talents. In CM Punk's corner tonight, though, the question is, where does Paul's allegiance truly lie?
Well, I'll be the first to say I don't trust a word that comes out of the mouth of Paul Heyman. But perhaps for the first time in his entire life, he showed some true loyalty to one of the men who brought him to the dance in WWE. A bond that goes way back, he and CM Punk.
I'm sure a betting man would tell you the odds are against CM Punk here, against two younger competitors who have been on top in WWE for the past decade. However, that's when Punk does his best work, when he's backed into the corner on the biggest stage possible.
Yeah, in a bad situation, and the bright lights here at WrestleMania could just bring out the best in CM Punk.
Clothesline to the back of the neck.
CM Punk would burst out of the scene. CM Punk showed up at ECW, run by Paul Heyman, when he was only a teenager, wanting to break into the business. He would get to the WWE developmental territory and become Heyman's best friend.
Punk made being a Paul Heyman guy a cool thing to be. Everyone has profited from their association with the wise man.
And you could argue.
Into the pin. Can he get him here? And he manages to kick out in one.
Might have caught a second wind here.
Put in the corner now.
He's headed to the top now.
From the top, just ripping and tearing at their opponent's eyes. Whoa, what an axe handle.
Crushing impact on the neck. Huge super kick right on target. Roman taking on the offense, but I assure you, the big stage of a WrestleMania main event is not phasing him one bit.
He answers right back. Superman punch! Rollins is searching under the apron.
And down for the count. Ending the 3 count.
Oh, did you hear that?
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable. He is looking to do some serious harm. Oh, Seth gets caught with a counter. suplex.
Rollins getting work done. So important to keep Seth from gaining any momentum.
Suicide dive.
Completely tossing all caution to the wind.
Going for broke, and it paid off. Hoisted up. Gut buster. Oh, right to the back of the neck. What a blow.
Good night.
We're getting an up-close view of this bout now.
With the lariat. High rent district for CM Punk. From the top. I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent.
Like a heat-seeking missile right on target.
And just as destructive.
CM Punk has had a non-stop grin since walking out here. Remember, securing the main event of WrestleMania was never the goal. Winning in the main event of WrestleMania is. Punk fails to do that, and he'll always look back on this night with regret.
Paul Heyman did tell CM Punk that he indeed will one day main event WrestleMania. Paul Heyman said, "I will be with you when it happens," and it has.
Well, no matter the outcome, CM Punk will forever be a WrestleMania main event.
Taken down with an inverted DDT.
He's doing everything he can to fight out of this tough spot.
What's Punk got forthcoming?
Cut off with a savage clothesline.
And Roman and Seth, two former allies, would make a lot of sense for them to team up with CM Punk tonight.
Yeah, I think it's way too late to strike that deal, Michael Cole. 10 years of animosity will eliminate all signs of trust between the two former Shield men.
From way up. Whoa, look out. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there. Ooh, a vicious shot right to the dome. Roman, spear by Reigns.
Roman might have him.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it. All right, he's got to refocus up now. Sliding back into the ring. Oh, what a clubbing blow. And for Punk and Rollins, such a personal hatred between these two. Rollins has never forgotten the fact that Punk left the company, badmouthed the company for many years, while Rollins stayed here and played the soldier. And when Punk came back to all the fanfare, it pissed Rollins off. Seth has a lot of animosity to take out. Rollins goes into the cover. This could do it. He's able to beat a 2 count.
Somehow able to kick out before a 2 count. How is he still going like this?
Rollins with a head of steam. Big air.
Stop connects. That has Roman counting the lights.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Lighting up the midsection once more. Bang!
And remember, the reason that Rollins and Reigns are here, at least when they first arrived on the scene, was because of CM Punk. The Shield was built as a security force. Wait! Kicks out before the 2 count. Wow.
And able to skirt around that attack.
Oh, strong impact. Headed back into the ring. He's locked up here.
Big clothesline.
Once again attacking the skull and doing some pretty decent damage in the process.
Seth is being overwhelmed.
Rollins has no answer for Punk's well-aimed attacks.
Oh, what a forceful clothesline.
Down he goes.
Oh, Roman Reigns about to put his opponent away. No getting up from this. Connects.
disadvantage. What a clothesline! Looks to climb the top rope. From the top. Diving double axe handle. What a counter by Rollins. Rollins with the wrist trapped. Revolution knee. Oh, that was a stiff shot with a kendo stick.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
He's heading back to the ring. Oh, he flips that around.
Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark.
Ooh, got caught with a punch to the face. Picture perfect drop kick. He's waiting for him to rise to deliver something devastating.
Taking flight. Springboard misses the target.
Nice sit-out powerbomb. Piercing chop. And now he's going to the top rope. Taking flight. Boom. And now heading back inside the ring. Hit on CM Punk. Digging deep for a kick out. There's some shock in the arena after that kick out.
Thunderous hit to the chest.
Off the welts already forming from that kendo shot.
Nicely done, managing to save themselves there. Double underhook lift, simply too heavy. Dropping their way out of danger. Clothesline. We knew this one was going to be good, but Reigns, Rollins, and Punk have outdone all expectations.
Simply some of the best talents we've ever seen in this industry. He wants this fight on the outside.
From the heavens. Reigns drawing.
Incoming. Heading to ringside now. Defiant counter to Reigns. Lifted up. What's next?
Roman just mocking his opponent now.
He's got something in store. Boom, clothesline.
And somehow this fight has found its way right into our laps.
And he comes in under the ropes now.
Seth just rubbing it in now.
Punk crafting an attack. Clothesline. Off with their head. No clue what he hopes to find down there. And here comes Old Faithful. The steel chair is in hand.
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
Side headlock applied. Oh, and a right hand for good measure. Jeez, that's going to leave a mark. This is not about a championship. This is about pride and dignity and proving you're the best, perhaps of a generation. It's about ego and animosity. It's about 12 years ago when three men made the sky high.
Oh, and nobody's there. Reversal after reversal, proving they did their homework.
Oh, what a clothesline. Oh, foot just stomping down.
Superman punch.
Oh, Roman Reigns locked and loaded, measuring his opponent. Here we go. Caught with a lariat.
top rope.
Perched up top. Diving knee drop. And he's looking for it again.
Up high.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring.
That enormous spear.
No coming back from Reigns after that. Going right into the pin attempt. He's been put in a bind. Caught with a clothesline.
Listen to this place. Climbing to the top turnbuckle now.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop. Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
He has a kendo stick in hand, and this from the top. Double axe handle connects. Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
From the sky.
Whoa! Cross body! A helter-skelter attitude here, getting to the bottom and going back to the top again and again.
And here he is, heading back into the ring.
Time to go for a ride. Exploder suplex. Got him in the corner now. Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go.
Uh-oh.
Cuts the attack off.
Punk avoids the attack.
Hooked up.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
CM Punk is firmly in the driver's seat. Up and...
Oh, knee right to the spine. Up the rope he goes.
From the top. Oh, man, he landed rough there.
He's got Roman here.
Bringing this back into the ring. Clothesline. Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
Nice sit-out powerbomb.
Rollins getting worked on here.
And Rollins in need of salvation.
Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. He counters with a great reversal. Momentum isn't completely out of Seth's side just yet.
Seth weathered the storm and wants to create a flurry of his own.
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects, and now...
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. And he scores a reversal on Rollins.
These two trading counters, an absolute masterclass.
Hoisted up high here. Bang! Meeting the steel.
That was a vicious landing. I don't think there's any coming back from that.
Ouch. Big boot to the gut and a thunderous forearm to follow.
Just snap back to the ground there.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
And a series.
And now Punk. Kick to the midsection of Reigns. Rollins trying to... That pathetic Paul Heyman. He's a damn Judas. How many people is he going to betray?
You're missing the point, Cole.
Seth Rollins with a...
Reigns is in deep peril here, and this could be it.
There's two. And a kick out. No one saw that coming.
Getting a win over the impenetrable Roman Reigns has never been an easy task.
And we know Rollins has a temper. You have to think he's starting to get in his own head a bit.
It seems the entire WWE Universe is going to have to pick their jaws up off the floor after this match is over and done with.
He's setting something up.
clothesline. And Punk now lifted.
Fires back with a crucial elbow.
Boom. Roman, spear. Will Reigns close this out? Going for the pin. Is this over?
Right to the kidneys from behind. Oh, look at this here, guys. Look at this. Powerbomb.
CM Punk looking to end things here. Gotta sleep. Roman in big-time jeopardy. Oh, into the pin attempt.
Punk has beat the odds. Has defeated both Reigns and Rollins.
Here is your winner,
A moment of pure vindication here for CM Punk.
This was a lifetime in the making, and it couldn't have been any harder earned. Punk had to get through Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins to finally taste a main event victory here at WrestleMania.
But now he's done it. The Second City Saint is victorious at the Showcase of the Immortals.
Now that's more like it. Standing triumphant at WrestleMania 41, thanks to you. Something I really like about this slingshot technology is I'm not restricted to only my matches. I have the power to jump into the boots of other superstars and change the course of their career too. And I can think of no better choice than the main event of 1997 Survivor Series. That's right, the infamous night that saw Bret Hart defend his championship against Shawn Michaels. They had so many epic battles that after a particularly painful loss to Michaels at WrestleMania 12, Bret would take a sabbatical from WWE, eventually returning late in 1996. By the spring of 1997, things were much different than WWE. Bret and his family had reformed a bigger and better Hart Foundation, while Shawn and his friends created DX.
Are you ready?
The two groups despised each other, and after months of chaos, it all led to Survivor Series. And it was on that night that Shawn would steal the championship and send Bret Hart packing to WCW in an event known as the Montreal Screwjob. It's no secret that I'm a Bret Hart fan, and I consider him one of the greatest of all time. So let's hop into Bret's boots and take on Shawn Michaels in his prime, something I never got to do. The plan is simple. Avoid the sharpshooter, and we'll be okay. But if Shawn can apply the hold, we know exactly what is going to happen. Slingshot Tech, take us to the 1997 Survivor Series in Montreal.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
Possibly the two biggest egos in all of wrestling history are about to collide here tonight.
From San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 227 pounds, the WWE European Champion, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
How many times have we heard Shawn Michaels say, "I won't lay down for anybody"? And how many times have we heard Bret say, "He's the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be"? It is put up or shut up time for both men.
Well, Shawn Michaels certainly not endearing himself to the fans here in Canada.
Well, HBK is arrogant, but he is the greatest athlete in the history of world wrestling entertainment, bar none.
I'd like to see you tell Bret Hart that. You can feel the electricity.
His opponent from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 234 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, Bret Hitman Hart!
And what an ovation for the 21-year veteran who debuted at the age of 19 in 1976 in Calgary.
Shawn Michaels would not allow D-Generation X to accompany him to the ring tonight, and likewise, Bret Hart would not allow the Hart Foundation to accompany him either.
You know, this is not about the money. This might not even be about the title.
These two men truly believe in their hearts that they are the better man.
Oh, come on, guys. Let's not kid ourselves. This is all about power. You know it, and I know it.
The WWE Championship, one of the most highly contested titles in the world of professional wrestling. Will Bret Hart remain champion? Will Shawn Michaels carry the gold once again?
This has been one of the most heated rivalries we've ever seen. Bret and Shawn are just so diametrically opposite. I don't think there's any way they could ever coexist peacefully.
It's really a matter of pride versus arrogance, and each of them are guilty of both. You can literally feel how much tension there is in the air here in Montreal.
It's been rumored that if he loses here tonight, this might be Bret's last match in the WWE. That just adds to how much is on the line here. Just like that, Shawn evades.
And we all know how good these two men are in the ring. You can argue with two of the best. Each shot landing with a little bit more venom. Oof. Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Discus clothesline.
So much momentum.
What a lariat! Just from a style standpoint, Bret and Shawn are totally opposite. Bret's slow, methodical, with a technical approach, versus Shawn's fast, explosive offense.
We also know that neither of them is above doing whatever it takes to get the advantage. We could go back and forth about which style is better, but it all boils down to simply who wants it more.
And Michaels, of course, has done nothing to endear himself to this Montreal crowd. In fact, Michaels and his D-Generation X posse have been nothing but juvenile to everyone they've encountered.
Well, delinquency is in the eye of the beholder, Michael Cole. You might not like that kids are getting detention mimicking DX, but you can't deny they've struck a nerve through every arena we visit. Oh, jarring uppercut.
Retaliation from the Hitman.
Double underhook applied.
Butterfly suplex. He gets back into the ring.
Now's the time to beat the count.
He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count.
Managing to evade a precarious position there.
Every shot these two throw at each other tonight is being delivered with such venom, such disdain.
Well, that's to be expected the way these two have been exchanging verbal jabs at each other for a long time now.
For the title, new champ. And the champion avoids the 2 count.
He's not letting anyone get away with a lazy pin. He saw that one coming.
Bam, what a slap. Michaels doing what he can to keep his pace in this matchup. Just like that, sent out of the ring. Exiting the ring, taking the action outside. Sliding back in under the ropes here.
Rolled into a crucifix.
This Canadian biased crowd continues to let Shawn Michaels know what they think about him. A very hostile environment for HBK.
Yeah, and Shawn has never done himself any favors towards changing their opinion either. At least we can say Michaels isn't prejudiced to who he insults. If you have a pulse, you're fair game.
Dumped them to the floor.
I don't care how much padding the floor seems to have. Being thrown out of the ring like that is incredibly unforgiving to your body.
Crashing into the barricade with such force.
Hitman never saw that coming.
High-level ability being shown with each of these counters. What a display here. Counters on both sides. Find some payback with their own reversal.
Just like that, Shawn evades. Able to parry that one. Bang on the money.
Going outside. What's he got planned here?
Hart absolutely not backing down.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count. Turns that in his favor.
Beautiful side Russian leg sweep. Stumbling to his feet. He might just be rising to meet his end here.
Shawn's it.
And saw what was coming there. Ooh, what an uppercut.
Might have lost a tooth.
Taking things back into the ring.
Oh my word, a hard landing on the floor.
And this one's taken to the outside.
What's he concocting?
Driving a fist to the stomach changes things around.
Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage.
Again, Michaels is heading out of the ring. And now he's back into the ring.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count. He's got him square in his sights here.
Hart with a...
Michaels with the awareness. Had Michaels scouted there.
And averting damage there.
Oh, sit-out slam.
We can see a count out here.
Some intimidation tactics from stopping all that nonsense right now. Whipped clear out of the ring, has to be all out of sorts right now.
Long fall and even harder impact. He's looking to take things to the outside now.
He's getting on his feet, vulnerable to what's coming next.
Picture perfect backbreaker.
Looks like he has his hand on the trigger now.
He left an opening.
Implanted by the DDT.
But his torso continues to be the target here.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to mount any sort of attack for him now.
There goes Hart back to the ring. The ref continues to count. Real risk of things ending right now.
Michaels gets out of dodge.
This personal rivalry goes so far back, you can see the seeds of it when they were both tag team competitors, part of the Hart Foundation and the Rockers. Each man becoming breakout stars and leaders of a new generation in WWE. Up until that point, it was professional. But recent years and the weight of carrying the industry have changed these men.
The turning point was WrestleMania, Cole, when Bret was screwed out of the title in that Iron Man match. If the score is tied at the buzzer, it is a draw, and the title should have remained with Bret.
Well, it certainly felt like we were all learning the rules as it happened that night, but tonight the rules are very clear in this match, so I highly doubt we'll see any kind of screwy finish tonight.
Something Bret has to know is all the attributes Shawn possesses. Michaels might have more cardiovascular conditioning here. Michaels is insanely resilient. Remember what Michaels did, Corey, in St. Louis just a month ago against The Undertaker in Hell in a Cell. He used every attribute to survive that encounter.
I've never seen a match more unholy than that Hell in a Cell match. HBK might not be surrounded by steel tonight, but I think the test in front of him is even greater. Michaels is going to need everything in him to survive at the Survivor Series.
Placing him in the corner, draped into the deadly Tree of Woe position. He connects with a counter.
Sent into the ropes and a sharp elbow to the back.
Isolates the leg and feels the advantage in the legs. Wade, he won't go anywhere else.
You're right, because all that's in the back of his mind is the sharpshooter. It's that precise breakdown of his target from the top.
Went for it all, but gets nothing. Oh, and a scope slam.
This match has gone above and beyond anything anyone expected tonight.
Neither Shawn nor Bret look like they're going to relent to the other. This has been more about punishing each other than winning the title. Great in-ring IQ on display there.
Discus clothesline.
So much momentum.
Kick connects.
And he's stumbling to his feet, unaware of his surroundings.
And here we go, returning to the ring.
Goes into the corner. A chain of reversals here, every motion getting cut off. Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here. Expertly applied leg lock. Bret's bent on destroying HBK with moves like that.
Oh! He's able to dodge that one in time. Finds the advantage after a string of counters. Michaels gets out of dodge. Move!
Oh no! Draped across the top rope.
For the title.
And the glory.
Kick out just before before, too.
The wear and tear of this match only affecting him slightly, it seems. Ooh! Michaels with some big-time offense could have the champion on the back foot.
A reversal. Well scouted. Swing champions and going nowhere. It's a
Championship on the line. This could be it. I thought we were about to crown a new champ, but I guess not.
And guys, Michaels is stunned. HBK thought this one was over, but the match will continue.
How much more abuse can they take? Sean and Brett are each looking to take their pound of flesh from each other.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
And able to evade the offense. Absolutely relentless offense here. And he's taking this to the outside now.
Lift off! Denied and reversed into the power slam. Brutal clutch.
Blocked the effort and cut them off with a shot to the gut. He's looking to go high risk from the top rope.
From the top. And nobody home on that one. Bounced out of the ring.
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming.
And now he's headed out of the ring.
Under the ropes and back into the ring.
Boot to the mush. Effective way to counter any attack. Dangerous position for the referee there.
I can hardly hear myself think. They're bringing the house down tonight. This is unbelievable. Oh, from the rope. Hart wasting no motion on the counter. Boom.
He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
Lariat.
Oh.
Michaels gets out of dodge.
Headlock. Oh, and cheap shot right above the eye.
Leaving him against the turnbuckle right here.
Body slam slipped out.
Inverted DDT connects.
Quick maneuvering, managed. Double leg takedown. Oh, we've seen this time and again from the Hitman, the shot.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
It might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Denying the attack from Michaels.
Whatever you can do, I can do.
Pile driver on its way. Spiked. Sit out. Pile driver.
Could that be enough to gain the title?
The cover. There is so much electricity in the air here tonight in Montreal. This is always going to be a big match for both Sean and Brett, but squaring off in Montreal only adds to the importance of tonight. This isn't just a huge match for both these men. This may be one of the biggest matches we've ever seen in WWE.
Yeah, the title almost feels secondary tonight, which is crazy to even say out loud. This feud has been boiling for years, and it never seems like it will fully be settled. I know this is going to be one we'll talk about for years.
I can't think of two men who are more equally matched than Sean and Brett. This has been an absolutely incredible year for both of them, possibly the pinnacle pinnacle of both of their careers.
It'll be interesting to see what the deciding factor in this match is. Right now, you have to think this is all about surviving here at Survivor Series. This Canadian biased crowd continues to let Shawn Michaels know what they think about him. A very hostile environment for HBK.
Yeah, and Shawn has never done himself any favors towards changing their opinion either. At least we can say Michaels isn't prejudiced to who he insults. If you have a pulse, you're fair game. Thumped with a big blow.
Single arm back body drop. That takes some power. Saw it coming. It counters it.
Defenses are sharp with this series of reversals.
Butterfly suplex. And Michaels, of course, has done nothing to endear himself to this Montreal crowd. In fact, Michaels and his D-Generation X posse have been nothing but juvenile to everyone they've encountered.
Well, delinquency is in the eye of the beholder, Michael Cole. You might not like the kids are getting detention mimicking DX, but you can't deny they've struck a nerve through every arena we visit.
Oh, a rough landing right into the barricade. The crowd is behind Shawn, and he knows it.
And he's going to the outside, which will start a count out. Oh, what a right!
And we all know how good these two men are in the ring. You can argue two of the best to ever do it. But tonight, I don't think either man cares about showing off technical skill. These two just want to fight.
When it's gotten to this level, when it has become so personal, there is nothing else to expect. All that is left is a down and dirty fight between two guys that hate each other's guts.
That's the flamboyancy of the Heartbreak Kid for you. Less and less time remaining on the count.
Was getting close to a count out there, but managed to get back in the ring. Oh, simply sent careening to the outside there.
Every shot these two throw at each other tonight is being delivered with such venom, such disdain.
Oh, that's to be expected the way these two have been exchanging verbal jabs at each other for a long time now.
I can only put it this way. The words Brett and Shawn use for each other are not suitable for children to hear.
To be honest, they're not suitable at a bar either, Wade.
Oh, no, not at all. You'll have quite the ruckus at the pub using the names Brett and Shawn have called each other.
He's got to make some moves here or suffer the count out.
Back in the ring now. Ending the count. Placed him in the corner here.
Powered up, but dropping behind. Cranking the neck.
Inverted DDT.
This personal rivalry goes so far back. You can see the seeds of it when they were both tag team competitors, part of the Hart Foundation and the Rockers. Each man becoming breakout stars and leaders of a new generation in WWE. Up until that point, it was professional. But recent years and the weight of carrying the industry have changed these men.
The turning point was WrestleMania, Cole, when Brett was screwed out of the title in that Iron Man match. If the score is tied at the buzzer, it is a draw, and the title should have remained with Brett.
Well, it certainly felt like we were all learning the rules as it happened that night, but tonight the rules are very clear in this match, so I highly doubt we'll see any kind of screwy finish tonight. Caught with a punch.
And something Brett has to know is all the attributes Shawn possesses, Michaels might have more cardiovascular conditioning here. Michaels is insanely resilient. Remember what Michaels did, Corey, in St. Louis just a month ago against The Undertaker in Hell in a Cell. He used every attribute to survive that encounter.
I've never seen a match more unholy than that Hell in a Cell match. HBK might not be surrounded by steel tonight, but I think the test in front of him is even greater. Michael is going to need everything in him to survive at the Survivor Series.
Excellent execution from Hitman.
HBK is struggling to meet the excellence of execution.
position.
But shots to the head quickly put a stop to that.
And if Bret Hart isolates the leg and feels the advantage in the legs, Wade, he won't go anywhere else.
You're right, because all that's in the back of his mind is the sharpshooter. It's that precise breakdown of his target that has made the Hitman who he is.
Wicked clothesline.
Able to slip out of that situation.
Drop kick from behind.
Avoids the offense.
And the man continues to deliver irreparable damage on the Michaels.
Impressive awareness from him.
Clothesline!
Connected with the knee lift. Slips out of the way.
Neck breaker!
And it seems like his head might be the target here.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Oh, boom!
HBK in real danger. Figure four. And close enough to be under the rope. Submission hold broken.
And as he stumbles up, he has no clue where he is.
And now propped up in the corner. To the face. Had that one telegraphed. Retaliation from the Hitman.
Trying for that scoop slam, but drop behind, and now inverted DDT. He wants him back up so he can knock him back down.
Oh, an overhand punch. The Hitman staying on the attack.
Michaels looking racked with pain. The Hitman remaining a step ahead.
The wherewithal to counter HBK.
Getting sent to the turnbuckles.
Scoop slam. Going up to the turnbuckle here.
From the top.
HBK from the top with the elbow.
HBK has to be thinking about ending Bret's night after that move. Bret avoids impact.
Butterfly suplex.
This match has gone above and beyond anything anyone expected tonight.
Neither Shaw nor Bret look like they're going to relent to the other. This has been more about punishing each other than winning the title.
uncorked a big punch.
Nothing fancy there.
Pile driver on its way. Spiked. Sit out pile driver.
Can we have a new champion?
Shoulders are down. And the ref sees that he's gotten to the rope.
Going after the arm in a big way. Oh, man.
One step ahead there. Pretty drop kick. Ooh.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Ooh.
Watching like a predator with wounded prey. He's as good as done here.
Forced into the corner and needs to stay on the defensive.
Cut off and takes a boot.
One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch.
How much more abuse can they take? Sean and Brett are each looking to take their pound of flesh from each other.
Decides to leave the confines of the ring.
Quick thinking right there.
Oh, God. Oh, sit-out slam.
Hart avoids the offense.
There goes Hart back to the ring.
Double underhook applied. Butterfly suplex. And he gets directed into the corner.
Sent for a ride with the monkey flip.
Oh, bang. Taking even more punishment and damage to the head.
As far as strategies go, it does not get more intelligent or more diabolical than this one. This all-out cranial assault is the stuff of evil in-ring genius.
Oh, what a quick answer.
These two reaching a standstill with all these reversals. Dragon screw takedown, not finished yet.
Right into the leg lock.
Brett's bent on destroying HBK with moves like that.
Boom! Oh my! Boot to the spine right there! And he evades sudden, swift, and brute cover.
We can have a new champ here. HBK is the new WWE champion.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE champion, Shawn Michaels.
Look in my eyes, what do you see? The cult of personality.